Hello again, for a nice relaxed wander on a beautiful sunny Sunday in Teignmouth. Smash in. Right, this is nothing to do with Teignmouth, nothing to do with sunshine, in fact quite the opposite. But it's a lovely, beautiful picture that came across my desk this morning. Here we go. It's a beautiful picture entitled, "It's Quicker by Train." Isn't that nice and nostalgic? What a lovely shot, I'd love to have it on my wall. Ideal, really nice. Oh look, they've put some stuff in the notice board. I was thinking to myself the other day, I'm going to say that no one's ever used that, but they have. Community larder, difficulties affording food. Brew and chat, why not join us? Samaritans, teen drifters walking football, and there's the list of support numbers. That's outside the station on the Teignmouth Town Centre Wellbeing Notice Board. It was installed last year and has pretty much been empty ever since. That's growing up quickly, isn't it? Just the other day I was saying how nice it was where it had all been sort of trimmed back and that. But it's certainly growing up quickly. And over there as well. So that was quite the day yesterday. But my granddaughter had a lovely birthday. Quite a long day for me. I did indeed sleep in slightly this morning. But it was good, it was different. Nice to be out with the family and that, and got to Dartmoor. Even though I didn't get to make much of a video. There we go. The bike's gone. Yes, very loud. Anyway, all good. So, plans for today. Bit more of a normal walk. Gonna have a loop round in the opposite direction to normal. And end up at the fish quay. Hopefully bump into Alan, who's the person who owns that boat that I film. And keep an eye on for him. Still standing. Might sound daft, but I'm putting the wind blocker on, as there's a slightly deceptive breeze around certain parts of town. I don't want to get caught out later. Now I've had some photos today that I'm going to be doing, sent in to me by Ryan. Thank you very much, Ryan. And Ryan used to live in Teignmouth between 1999 and 2003. And we'll be looking at whereabouts Ryan used to live and a couple of photos he took while he was in Teignmouth during that period. He says he doesn't know exactly what year it was, but it would have been between 1999 and 2003. And we're coming up on the location for the first one right now, so let me get it together and line it up. Here we go, didn't need to move very much. I was near enough here. This is one from Ryan, Carnival. Here we go. Lovely. As you can see, it's the old bank there across the road. And that was the Carnival back between 99 and 2003. Smashing. Cheers, Ryan. A couple more of yours to come soon. And it's the triangle. Lovely. Out the corner of my eye, I see some signage has gone up on the new bakehouse place. So we'll take a look at that. There we go, bakehouse and bar, as they said they were going to be. Still being worked on in there. We're going to have light bites, sandwiches, graze boards, picnics, sweet treats, ice cream, hot and cold drinks. Opening soon. Lovely. I can't say I've noticed this before, but we've got 3 tables out the back here of the Regency tea rooms with a back door open, so obviously they're doing it that way now. Lovely. And here we are on the seafront. Not quite as many people as I might have imagined on today. There is a little bit of a breeze, I've got to say, there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's not too bad. The sauna's in use again. Lovely. Certainly get some use. Proven to be very popular, that has. And quite a nice smell from the fire as you walk by. Well, I'm going to divert off the seafront to down there. I'll tell you why in a sec. It's all to do with Ryan. And another couple of his pictures to where he used to live. As we know, the pavilions haven't always been here. It used to be the Carlton Theatre back then. And of course it was the Carlton Theatre when Ryan was here. Right, well, Ryan would have lived in one of those up the top there, one of the top flats, see? And he would have looked out of his window over here. Let me turn around and line him up. He would have looked down about here and seen the Carlton Theatre. Here's one of his pictures. Yep, remember that well. Remember that when that was a Carlton Theatre. I have actually done a thing about the building of the pavilions in the old Carlton Theatre on the channel somewhere. But yeah, it's definitely on there. Anyway, looking around in this direction, here's another one he took. This was when the fair was down. There we go. And not only can you see the fair, there's a ship either coming in or going out. I can't remember which way it was now without seeing the picture. At the mouth of the estuary. Lovely. Thank you very much for that, Ryan. Smashing. Now I've got a few more of those. I've got 3 more from Sholden and a couple in the station, but we'll do those another day. No need to do them all in one go. And here's our lovely roadworks. Isn't that great? Delightful. Still not working. And there we go, there goes Sue and Stan, who are subscribers. Lovely, be like Sue and Stan. Click that button. And he says he's going to send me some information through about the Cockleshell Hero connection to Teignmouth, which might mean something to some of you already. Cheers. But what I'm sure you will all be familiar with are these tables. They happen to be formerly known as Captain's tables. They're located conveniently outside of Venus. And our lighthouse. Lovely. And the Point car park is basically rammed, as to be expected. That's okay. No spaces up here so far. Makes me think I must get myself over to Sholden shortly. Could take the ferry or walk over, one or the other, while we've got this nice weather. Lovely. A little lower point car park. Not a lot of people know about this one. Just down below the point, of course. Might be a space or two available if the top one's full. There we go, ferry ready to go. Could have jumped on that if I didn't have things to do this afternoon. But I do. There she goes. Off to Sholden. And of course, grab a shot of the Backbeach. Or is this one the river beach? I don't know. Depends what you feel like calling it on the day, of course. There we go. Quite busy, but not as busy as that other week where I couldn't walk along it. There's a nice doorway there. Bottom of Ivy Lane, Salted Cottage. Remember during COVID they took it away for repair, but it did come back. Looks great.
Don't have any of that sort of noise around you. You don't enjoy the peace as much. That's the thing.
A stage up for the music, live music they do down here. Lovely. LJ's hatch is open. That's the first I've actually seen that window open. And as you can see, we still have the wave walker in place. Hasn't moved. Not sure why it's here. Still haven't found out yet. Nice little boat. Right, now I'm going to make my way around. See if I can bump into Alan out of Fish Quay. He's doing the interior of his boat apparently. Lovely. Nope, no sign. Never mind. Oh well, never mind. I suppose he's gone off to get supplies. I'm going to start making my way up now. Get back in, check on Mum. And of course got dinner later on from Nick's. Go down and pick that up. Lovely. Beautiful trees. Always good to have trees in the town centre. So many places have got rid of them. One last look over at our lovely triangle. And summer's here. We've got the traffic jams. Lovely. That's nice. Just had a call from Alan. Sorry he missed me. And he's going to be down the point tomorrow afternoon. So if I can get down there, I'll go and see him at the point like I did last time. If I can't get down there, I can't. We'll have to see tomorrow afternoon, won't we? Tomorrow morning I've got plans to go down the seawall. Because you know the Barry that I talk about, the Barry back of Wetherspoon's Barry? Well, he's down here. So hopefully I'm going to bump into him on the seawall tomorrow morning. So there we go, that was today. And you know my plans for tomorrow? All good. Back up home, edit this up, get it uploaded, get some dinner for Mum and myself. Smash in. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Hopefully down the seawall. Lots of trains. Lovely.